Hey guys, let's have a little talk. The fifth lesson I have learned during this COVID-19 pandemic is the difference between assets and flowsets. And I have learned this lesson the hard way. I will start by talking about these two by showing you a couple of pictures. Look at these pictures and then let me know what you think. A flowset is an item that has three characteristics that are usually distinct. Number one, a flowset is an item that you get so that it can fit you into a certain group. There is no value attached to a flowset other than the sheer fact that you want to fit in a certain group or clique that you feel you really want to belong into. Secondly, a flowset never appreciates in value. You'll get this item at a very high price, but majority of the time, these items never appreciate in value. In fact, they deteriorate so fast that by the time you're disposing them, they are poor at value. Their value is not commensurate to what you think it should be. Lastly, a flowset is an item found and gotten in the moment. Assets, however, majority of the time first are never good looking. Usually if you're to invest in an asset, you will find that some of them are not the prettiest items you own. In the beginning, they look like weird, ugly things. For example, a piece of land in an area that is underdeveloped. You might sit and ask yourself, what am I buying this for? But when you look at it in terms of the future, it will get to a time where the area where you got the piece of land has developed so much that the price of your land or the value of your land has also appreciated. But when you're beginning, outrightly, it was not looking pretty. Secondly, an asset is one where sometimes you pay for it dearly. Sometimes the premiums that you pay for it are usually very dear. And it will even stop you from doing some things or acquiring some things. Now the flowsets that fit you into a certain group. It will be painful, but it's a hard decision that you have to make. Lastly, an asset will set you apart from your peers. When I am investing in Gucci belts, when I'm investing in the most recent Nike shoes, when I'm investing in the most recent Casio Edifice or Rolex, but when I'm doing that and another person is putting their mind together to invest in a piece of land, to invest in a business, to invest as capital in a company, to buy shares, at the end of it, in the moment, I will be happy. But this person will be so far apart from me because they are willing to do today what I am not willing to do. And so tomorrow they will have what I can't have. So when you invest in flowsets, they will put you in that group. They will put you in that clique that you've really been wanting to belong to. However, when you invest in an asset, it sets you apart. It is dear, it's expensive to pay for it. It is not very ugly, very good looking, and sometimes it doesn't put you where you want to be. But at the end of the day, in future, it is a gain for you. So why I say I have learned this lesson the hard way, I got to a point where, because of this COVID-19, salary imekatwa by 30%, unapata way less than what you had bargained for when you're joining that job. But all you can account for is a good watch, good shoes, good looking and nice looking clothes, a car that you need to pay fuel for and maintenance every other time, bills to pay including house rent, education cover ya watoto, upkeep ya watoto pia. There are so many things that you need to pay for. At the end of the day, hii pesa imekatwa and you don't have any other source of income. When you look left, you look right, up, down, north, south, nothing. As in, you look back and say, I had this money, hii pesa ilienda wapi? And the difference is, when other people were investing in things that build them, when other people were investing in things that set them apart, I was investing in the wrong things. Right now, if I want to go and sell my very expensive laptop out there, and probably get some money out of it, I will not sell it for the same amount of money that I bought it for. Like, it has deteriorated so fast. This watch I'm wearing, it looks flashy, but if I go out there in the market and I want to sell it, it will not fetch even more than 2,000 shillings. If I want to go and resell my car, it's the same thing. It will never accumulate as much as I wanted.